Hi all, welcome to Anjan GCP Data Engineering. So far we have seen how to connect Cloud SQL instance using Cloud Shell and also MySQL Workbench, right? In this video we will focus on how to programmatically connect Cloud SQL instance using Python connector. Okay, so right, this is very much useful use case, right? For example, let's say you have a data engineering pipeline where you have to frequently access Cloud SQL into that pipeline. Definitely you need some connector or way of connecting Cloud SQL programmatically, right? Right, in such cases this is very much helpful, right? So let us quickly go to the some features and some advantage and high level. First one is IAM authorization. It uses IAM permission to connect Cloud SQL instance, right? And improved security. It uses TLS 1.3 encryption and independent of database protocol. Okay, convenience. So it just, when you use this connector, right, it just removes SSL certification distribute, and also it removes managing firewalls of a source and the destination, right? So, and there are many more. So for more details you can go to the official documentation. Now quickly move to the demo. Right, in this demo, so I've already that code in place, so I will walk through that code where we'll try to connect Cloud SQL instance. Okay, and then we'll basically set up the connection using this connector methods and classes, and then we'll try to run some SQL queries, right? So we'll try to run some DDL and DML and some SQL queries. Okay, so yeah, let us move to the demo here, right? So, and also I will recommend you two more videos before watching this video. So because in the code I am using the secret manager to store database password. Okay, so because I'm not hard coding that password in the program, so I've stored that password in a secret, right? I'm trying to access that password using secret manager Python client libraries into our Python connector program. Go to this video and watch it. So here, right, to interactively query this Cloud SQL instance, I am using Workbench. So I've already set up the connection. So how to set up this connection, you can watch this video. Okay, this is the code, right? So here, so to access our Cloud SQL instance password, right, I'm using this secret manager client library. So I've already explained this code clearly in this video. Okay, so now coming to our actual Python connector code. So first thing first, you'll have to, so right now I'm trying to execute this program or this code in my Cloud Shell environment. So you have to install all these dependencies, right? So since we are using Cloud SQL Python connector, you have to even install that into your environment. I've already done that, and also this SQL Alchemy, right? So we are also using this library inside our program. So you have to install these two packages. Okay, once you install those packages, so immediately you will have to define this or initialize this connector object. Okay, and then we have a method to set up the connection. This is our Cloud SQL instance details. For this, so this is our Cloud SQL instance which we have created. So this is a connection details which we are using in the program. Okay, so that's what I have mentioned here. Okay, and this is a MySQL database, right? So we are using MySQL flavor, right? And then this is a user root, and the password, I've already told you I'm not hard coding that password over here. So this is coming from our secret manager. So I'm just executing this function which will just get our secret our database password from this secret manager. Okay, so this is our secret manager, this is our right secret ID, and inside it we have a password. Okay, so you will get that password into this variable. So I have that variable over here. Now we have set up the connection. Next you have to define the connection pool. So that's where you need this SQL Alchemy. So it's a driver, right? It's a MySQL driver, right? So if it is a Postgres, so it will have a different driver. Since it's a MySQL, it has a py MySQL driver. Okay. So once we create this pool, then it's a time to run our queries, right? In the first step, so just keep this aside for the time being. The first step, I have to create one table, right? And then I'm going to insert some data into that table. So this statement will be used here inside this DML statement, and then once we have the data inserted into the table, we are going to query the table, right? So we are doing all this one by one. So once I execute this script, it will just print the output of that table, select star from table, right? So once done, it will also drop the table. For the time being, going to comment this part. Okay. So now before running this program, so what we will do, we'll try to first we will create the table, okay, and then we'll try to run remaining statements one by one. Okay. So now, so let us go to our SQL workbench and we'll try to examine this database, right? So now I'm running the statement. So this is one database which I've already created for our demo. Now let us use this database. Now show tables, right? So there are no tables. Now through our script, we'll try to create the table first, and then we'll insert the data, and then we'll query the table. Okay. So now let us go to our Cloud Shell environment. Now you can see I've just commented out this part. It will just create the table in the first run. Okay. So let us run or execute this script. Authorize. Okay. Now we go and see if this table is created or not. So let us move to our workbench. Now just execute this statement, show tables. Now you can see this table has been created, right? So this is what we are defining, right, inside our code, right? You can see basic details. Now in the second step, we are going to insert data. So for that I have to comment this part, otherwise it will throw an error, because we have already created this table, right? That's why I am commenting out. Okay. So for that, what you can do, just now it is ready, the code is ready. Okay. Let now execute this script. Now you can see, so it is returning the data. Now it has inserted the data and also returning the data. Okay. So now you go to our workbench and try to query the table here also, right? Basic details, right? Right. Yeah. Now here, first of all, drop the table and let us try to run that script once again. Okay. Okay. So now I am trying to execute the scripts once again. So now all in one go. So it will just create the table and insert the data and just return the result. Is ready. Now execute this script once again. Okay. So now you can see it's returning the data. Okay. So this is how you can use Python connector, right, Cloud SQL Python connector to connect Cloud SQL instance programmatically. So I hope it will help you a lot. So that's it for this video. So thank you Thank you very much. We will meet in the next video.